If you clicked on this video because of the title, congratulations, you've been jebaited. Y'all addicted to toxicity. I swear y'all addicted to it. Y'all addicted to it. Y'all want the negativity. But I'm glad I can use this to let you guys know if you're someone that want to be carried in the Call to Arms event because you want to have the Seraphine Age mask that put the fire in your head and stuff, your helmet. I got great news for you guys. I'm doing carries this week on stream for anyone that needs help getting at least 100 points so they can get that helmet secured. I'm planning on doing a stream Wednesday, 7:30, between 7:30 and 8 o'clock Central Time. Okay, and the stream gonna last until I'm ready to cut off the period. I don't know how many of you all need to be carried, so that would be the cutoff period whenever. If there's a lot of you guys, then I may do another day, like Thursday or Friday, to carry some more of you guys that didn't get carried on Wednesday. Okay, same time, 7:30, 8 o'clock Central Time. Okay, now I guess I can't touch on the topic of casuals complaining again, because with this event there are people complaining, saying that, one, I'm being attacked by casuals was something new, right? Saying it's people like me that's ruining this event because I'm tryharding and I'm getting my score too high for other people to be able to participate. I think that's one of the craziest takes people are making. One, you can't tell people how to play their game that they pay for. That's one. Two, it's a competition. You can't go over here and say, oh, I want someone else to do worse because I'm not good enough at the game. Like, it's a competition for a reason. You got to do your best. If you're not competing in good standards, then that lets you know your skill at the game, and that's okay. Get better at the game. You have something to improve in now. You got a chance to improve your skill at the game. It's as simple as that. But trying to tell people to stop getting their scores high so that you can compete is crazy. Okay, now for the people that's saying there's no reason to do this event if I can't compete because I'm not at light level 451 to be able to put on ultimate difficulty to get all the modifiers and stuff. If you're one of those people, y'all a little bit hypocritical. Y'all said y'all don't care about tryhards at the game getting some type of form of competition in the game to give them exclusive cosmetics. I had made a video, Civil War, and literally y'all said y'all would not mind for tryhards getting cosmetics catered to them for them being good at the game. Okay, y'all, because emblems not enough. Let's be honest, emblems not enough to keep the tryhards entertained in this game, right? Now that Bungie comes out with an event that's like 5% competitive, like it's like Bungie made it easier with boons in the game now, in the competition, and anybody that's lower than 550 power, they can compete as well, as long as they can do ultimate difficulty. Whether they get somebody on their fire team that's higher power than them that got ultimate unlocked, or them themselves is like 451 and they can do it. Regardless, Bungie made it that lower power can compete with the 550s. At first it wasn't even like that, so the event got easier. But literally the competition part, the competitive part of this event is literally only 5% of the goddamn event. I say 5% because you only need 10% to get the helmet. As long as you get 10% in all of that on 2 activities, I believe they said, you will have enough for the helmet. Okay, which is super easy. You don't have to get 1% like I did. Okay, but I will be carrying people. If you end up getting top 1% because of me, then congrats. My goal is to get you in the 10% percentile. Okay, if you end up getting 1% while playing with me, then hey, lucky you. I'm only aiming for you 10%. 1% would be all based on, are you playing Aftermath while I'm carrying you? That's all based on your individual skill. Okay, but the whole point of this event is the seasonal event rank pass, whatever, the event rank pass. That's the main purpose of this event, for you to get lawless vouchers that allows you to get new gear, new weapons, and armor when Renegade drops. So you can immediately get new weapons and stuff that is inside Renegade early. That's the whole point of this event, is to help to get you enhancement cores, and it gives you prime engrams, meaning you know, freaking higher power. So not only are you getting these vouchers, right? You're getting weapons that you never had from this season that you missed out on. So and being able to attune it. So if you don't got the spread hand cannon, if you don't have the stasis crossbow because there was a low drop rate before this event, if you don't have the stasis crossbow, you can finally get it. So if you don't play raid, you can still get your hand on a crossbow now. And some will argue this one's better than the raid one. Some can argue that, but especially with this artifact. But you're able to get a crossbow now if you're a casual player. You don't have to play the raid. You're able to get the grenade launcher and rocket launcher from Reclaim if it haven't dropped for you yet. You're able to get the spread hand cannon because you can focus that. You're able to get the trace rifle from the other call to arm events. So you're able to get the trace rifle, the spread hand cannon, the sword. I feel like one more, shotgun. You're able to get those now during this event, okay? And you can get tier 5 versions of them if you are 450 and up. During those events, you wasn't able to get tier 5s of those weapons. So not only are you able to get all the weapons you probably missed out on now with this event gives you daily rewards every day when you log in and go to the tower. And this higher power gear. And it can be lucky of any of those gears and its hollow foil versions of those gear. So not only are you getting hella loot from this event every day you log in and go to the tower, and you got an event pass to work towards to get these hollow foil versions of these weapons with some decent rolls on them. You can also attune at Devrin to farm for those weapons and get god rolls for them. And you get some good materials and stuff and vouchers for stuff for Renegade. So I don't understand why people complaining like the competition part is the main feature of this event when it's not. If you're a casual player, you don't need this cosmetic helmet. You don't need this emblem. You don't even need the shader. Like, you don't need none of this stuff. And the beauty about this event too is playing any of these events right here, you see what say +2 engram, you get 2 call to arm weapons per run while playing these activities with 2 completions on it already. You literally can farm. You can farm in Core Sanctuary. You can farm these activities in the call to arm event. And because of how Bungie set it up, you can solo Proving Grounds by yourself if you wanted to, because of you being able to put on any boon. The other activities, the boons change per day, I believe, or per week. During this event, you can choose any boon you want. So you can put on any build and make it crack. You can put on a grenade build for Warlock and then put on freaking Grenader and then match whatever element you're using, like Arc Soul, and melt every enemy with Arc Surge on with full throttle. Or if you're going a melee build, you can put Brawler on with Arc Surge as a hunter and freaking full throttle and just keep doing temp strike, killing people easily, right? Like, you can farm these activities and get your light level up super fast. I started this event at 520, and in one day of me grinding for like an hour and 30, I got to 550. It's that simple. So the main purpose of this event is to catch people up in power level and get weapons that they missed out on throughout the whole season because they wasn't interested in playing the game because there was no content really, right? This event is for you to get your light level up to max, since the light level won't be going back down and resetting when Renegade come out. So this whole event is getting your light level up very quick, giving you great loot that you probably missed out on with God Rolls being with attunement and stuff, and get early loot when Renegade drop. That's the main purpose. That's 90% of this whole event. And I'm calling the cap on the casual players because in my other video, y'all said y'all don't mind the tryhard players getting exclusive ornaments in the game that they worked for. And now this event comes around and y'all see something that y'all can't get because y'all not tryhards. Now y'all whining and trying to blame Bungie and saying they're wrong for this and yada yada yada. They're bad. They shouldn't be doing this. I done seen comments on Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube comments and stuff talking about, I don't know how I feel about 90% of the community ain't getting the helmet because it's only for the top 10%. Bungie did this with Guardian games. Why are y'all seeing me confused? I'm truly believe these are the new players of Destiny 2. These are not the OGs for real. Because literally in Guardian games, it's the same thing. You fight for the top 10 percentile to 1 percentile to get an exclusive emblem at the end of Guardian games. But I guess because it's an ornament, on a piece of armor ornament, people are whining because it's not an emblem, because people don't care about emblems. But now that people care about ornaments, now people coming out the woodworks complaining about, Oh my god, there's no reason to play this event because I can't get the helmet. Oh my god, I don't know how I feel about 90% of the player base not getting this. Oh my god, Bungie, this is why your game is dying, yada yada. Just poor excuses because they don't want to get better at the game. Like, just say you're mad that you're not that good at the game. That's okay, but this is not. If you're a casual player, you shouldn't even be wanting to compete in this anyway. You know, just go for the loot, get your power and stuff up. Why are you so bent over about a helmet ornament? You get what I'm saying? So some people are getting caught in their lies right now. First they said it's okay with tryhards getting moments like this, and now they double backing like usual, right? But I do feel for some of the casual players because literally Coil, Proving Grounds, and Heliostat, you literally playing with RNG. Because if you're a solo player and you have no friends playing the game with you, then you're stuck on match made. And when you're stuck on match made, you can't put on the hardest multipliers, the hardest difficulty multipliers, to get the max points. So you can't put on the hardest multipliers on this row and lock loadout stuff. You can't put in pressure cook and stuff. You can't put on the hardest multipliers to get the highest score. So you kind of hold unless you find teammates. I don't know why Bungie didn't allow matchmaking for you to customize it. I don't know why they didn't just throw on the hardest multipliers in modifiers in match made. But yeah, you're kind of hold if you can't find a fire team. That's why I am doing some carries on stream this week. So make sure y'all drop by, show y'all support. And I don't care how you want to show your support. Whether your support is dropping a like, subscribing, sharing with other people, let them know I'm helping them with carries over here on stream, or whether it's donating, subscribing to the Twitch, whatever it may be, whatever your form of supporting, I appreciate it all. Okay, I'm just doing it to help people, because one thing I don't want to put the narrative out there is I don't want to be one of the people that I try to reprimand the casual players, you know, scold them and tell them like, hey, get good at the game, and then I'm also not here trying to help them get good at the game. Okay, so this is me doing my community service and basically helping the Destiny community, for those that's not complaining, that are willing to learn and get some type of help. If you do join my stream while I'm doing these carries, not only am I going to help you, I'm going to teach you some things. I won't be able to talk to you guys because I just don't have the setup for that, but y'all will have my streams up, so I'll be able to talk to y'all, and y'all can just talk to me through the chat on stream or through the chat in the game. But I will be teaching y'all, like I will tell you like, hey, what build to put on and what strats you want to do when you inside these missions to get the best score and stuff. Like I will be helping you guys make sure that y'all get the points y'all need and stuff, and I'll have my friend with me as well to help me carry some of y'all. So, you know, no sweat off my back. I don't mind helping you guys, but please stop the narrative. Casual players out there, stop whining. Literally only 5%, 10% of this event is based on this competition right here. If you're a casual player, most of you guys are not even 550. Enjoy the other part of the event, the main part of the event, which is the loot. Get your loot and get your easy power grind up. Have fun. Don't worry about the competition part. Don't worry about this. This is for the tryhards. Y'all shouldn't even be worried about this. Okay. And now the casual players that are worried about this, congratulations. You're not trying to be a casual player in the game. You low-key want to be a tryhard. You low-key want to compete. So I have power to you. I have respect towards that. You want to get good at the game. You want to get these high scores. You just need someone to play with and stuff. Hey, I'm all for it. I don't mind helping a casual player get better at the game. And if this goes well, I would not mind in the future doing like dungeon carries and raid carries and stuff. I wouldn't mind doing that with y'all in the community. So, you know, nothing but love towards y'all. But let's stop the toxic. Let's stop it. Let's stop the negativity here. Okay, this event is amazing. Stop telling Bungie it need to be better and stuff. No, it's amazing. The only thing that need to be worked on is the score system. I feel like the score system is RNG. It doesn't make sense that I can play with my friends and we all do the Coil mission or Proving Grounds together, and then at the end of the mission we all have different scores. We was in a fire team together. How do we have different scores? You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of RNG there. Right now, the bug in the game, after Bungie did help the lower power people because the casuals were complaining about they couldn't compete. Now lower power people are scoring higher than 550 people, which isn't making sense at all. There are 550 people, including myself, that we have faster speed run times, and somehow we're scoring lower than people that aren't 550 that have slower completion times than us. I'm talking, I beat salt mines with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to spare, while someone else beat it with like 3 minutes to spare, and somehow they got a higher score than me because they're lower light level. Doesn't make sense. But yeah, I just want to make the video, let you guys know I will be doing carries this week. Tell everybody that need help with this and whatnot, and I can guarantee you the helmet. I can guarantee you the 10%. Okay, I can't promise the 1% because you gotta be an optimized fire team for that, but I can guarantee you 10% without a doubt on at least 2 activities. I'll be only doing the PvE activities. If you do Crucible or Salt Mines, that's all up to you. But I can only carry y'all through Proving Grounds, the Coil, and Heliostat. Anyway, love you guys. Appreciate you guys always. And until next time, stay up.